Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. We are Tuesday, the 1st of July 2025. I'm looking at these two new Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 1/18 scale action figure releases by Joy Toy. We have Vitrix Honour Guard, and Marneus Calgar, Chapter Master of the Ultramarines. Now, we've had both of these released before in their Warhammer 40k line. These are a lot newer, obviously, and they got the updated articulation, it appears. So it'll be interesting to see the comparison a little later. Okay, quick look at the boxes. So the Vitrix Honour Guard looks very nice. I did like all their releases like this they've done so far. This obviously should be the best one, being a later release and updated articulation, hopefully. Looks very nice. And these ones, do they take the batteries? It's got the glow in the eyes. You probably have the option of adding. With their collector's edition ones, you can. I think their lights come pre-installed. This one, I'm not sure. And here we have, see, batteries not included. So Calgar, you can get batteries for to use them. Looks very, very cool. Looks very nice. Again, you can see the eyes lighting up. Okay, I'm going to box these and set them up. I'll be back in an instant with the first look and the review. Stay tuned. And here we are. What a couple of very, very nice looking figures. I do like the look of these a lot. Okay, so let's look at accessories. So with our Vitrix Honour Guard, other than what you see there, he comes with 4 alternate hands, 2 pairs. He comes with left and right fist, which is obligatory now, and he comes with the opposite of default. So default is right trigger, left gripping. He comes with right gripping and left trigger. Then we come across to our Marneus Calgar, and he is looking particularly good. His accessories, he comes with the helmeted head, and yes, both him and the Vitrix Guard have the light and light electronics installed already. So I'll show him because the Vitrix Guard's head's on there. Drop the battery in there. It comes with a little instructions booklet which tells you how to turn on the lighted eyes. I don't have the batteries, I can't show that. And he also comes with, for the first time, alternate hands for power fists. So he's got 2 opened hands there. He comes in left and right gripping power fists, and he comes with left and right power fists like this as well. If you're not done so already, please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of the screen now. Get to see all the videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws from time to time too. Okay, let's get into the close look. So start with our Vitrix Honour Guard first. Let's bring him in. Now I've done a very lazy job putting that shield on. You can see I've just done it very lazy like that, just to save on time for me. Looks nice. There is some inking, but there's no edge highlighting. So you can really see the lack of inking in the gold there. Shield looks nice. There's some sort of applied shading on the cloak. It's okay, but again, you know, it looks great, but there's just no highlighting. Let's come to our main event, as it were. Marneus Calgar, the Chapter Master. Needs inking as well on his face. Hair's got a little bit, maybe. Yeah, no, he definitely needs inking. He has got some shading, but he needs more. I love the fact they've got the painted gold and the shells there. Does look very, very good indeed. I like that. So what we'll do now, we'll do our height, articulation, and then we'll do a comparison. Or should we do articulation first? No, let's do articulation first. I will show separately because it is obviously going to be different on both of them. So Vitrix Guard, I will take off this shield I've lazily put in his hand. So the back of the shield, you've got a strap, and you see you've got the handle, and yes, that does articulate around you. So you can take it out. Yeah, you can take it out. Okay. So now the articulation on our Vitrix Guard, top to bottom. So it's got a not a great forwards backwards, side to side small. He can turn, but not really much in the forwards backwards. You can, if you put your fingernail underneath the eye socket and pick up, you will make the head helmet come up. But I'm struggling to do that on the camera. The nozzles move on the backpack. Shoulder's the interesting part. He has got the articulated pauldron, but the cloak is attached, which is going to really limit what it can do. So if I go sideways, he should get a really good position on the sideways, but that cloak being attached is kind of ruling what he can do, which is a real shame. It also means his arms don't go all around because the cloak will impede it. And to the side again, yeah, it's... Why, I know you're copying the figures or the game, but why attach a cloak? Kind of ruins it, I think, articulation wise. Trunk. God, that is really quite... Yeah, let's do it off. Trunk is actually very stiff on mine. Okay, now I can turn. Not really forwards, backwards, and a small side to side, but that was super stiff. Like something is sticking inside. But with the waist, not great. Backwards is alright, side to side is okay. Hips. Do these hips come down? No, they don't. This is not great, I have to say. The articulation is actually pretty sucky. I'm actually very disappointed. Forwards and backwards is not great. Oh, dear me. 5 turns there. Double kneecap. Pretty nice. Over 90 degrees. Foot, we get a turn. We get a swivel. We get a tippy toe. We get a dorsiflexation. And we should have... So we should have some toe articulation. No, the toes, the foot's popping off. Okay, this one's dry. It's toe articulation, but it's super stiff, and I might, you can see the line there, I might actually pop that foot off trying to force it. I didn't show the bicep bend, pauldron in the way, but he's getting over 90. And then the hand, we have articulation in all directions we can turn, and we should go all directions because the ball. Honestly, I think it looks fantastic, but that articulation is, I think it sucks, if I'm honest. It's not great at all. Fingers crossed for his boss. So let's get a look. So head, much better. Wow, superb. Forwards, backwards, side to side, and turning is really good. There are nozzles down here which do turn, which is nice. I like that. Shoulders will be the issue. He has got the articulated pauldrons, but they're so bulky. There. His arm doesn't go up to 90, but gets about 45 before the pauldron gets in the way. It's got a really good shoulder roll. In fact, I've got to show on this if he's got a shoulder roll. Yeah, but it's not half as good because the cloak again impedes it. So he's got a fantastic shoulder roll, but it will look quite ugly behind. But it's really good in the shoulder roll. Bicep bend, bear in mind he's super chunky with the power fist. He's already getting 90 degrees there, which is great. Hands should be on the ball, so he gets the first time we had an articulated power fist on the ball, I think. So we get direction, all directions there. Trunk, yeah, his is better than the other one is just stiff. He's got a forwards back, which is not great. Side to side is okay, can turn. Waist can turn forwards, backwards, side to side together. It's popping off. Backwards is okay. Sideways and sideways is okay. Forwards is okay, but it'll pop off if you force it more than that. Hips, not great. Do they pop down? Not really, but yeah, not great on hips on the outwards. Forwards is okay. Backwards is not great. We've got the thigh twist, got a double kneecap. It's getting 90 degrees. Then the feet should be standard. Turn, swivel, tippy toe, dorsiflexation, and he has toe articulation again, which is, there we go. We can show it on this one. Okay, let's go for a size and do some comparisons. They said like 13.5, was it, for Marneus Calgar, and 12.2 for the Vitrix. That is wrong, 100% for the Vitrix, and probably wrong for Marneus Calgar. So let's have a measure. So Vitrix, so they, yeah, look, 12.2 is like the bottom of his chin. Top of his head is about 14 cm, about 5.5 centimeters. Top of his head like this is about 6 inches, about 15 centimeters. So there is quite a big difference. Now the exciting part is going to be the comparison. I will do the Vitrix first, and I'm going to do this in 3 parts. First one, we're going to have a original Vitrix Guard release. That is so different. Now we'll go to the, what was the next one? Next one was the, what they're called? Was the Honour Guard. Who's slightly bigger than the Vitrix Guard. Let me zoom out of that. And then last one we had the Suzerain. Was it Suzerain or Suzerain? Squad. And he again is getting a bit bigger. He is from Horus Heresy, I think, not from 40k. But you see the difference between the original and him is massive. Okay, let's take these guys off. So if I put the original with a Calgar, he just looks huge, like a giant in comparison. Take him off. Okay, let's go for Calgar and Calgar. Let's move him to the side. This is the original release, that I actually really quite liked. This was going for like stupid money a while back, but now when everyone realised a new one's coming out, the price has dropped. Oh, here's a elbow thing popped off. I'll stick that on a bit later. Again, you can see there's a massive difference in the size of these two. Quite substantial in the original and the new released one. So which one looks better? Well, the newly released one looks a lot better. However, I'm still quite fond of this original. Now, what we can do is we can compare unhelmeted heads and helmeted heads. So let's compare helmeted heads first of all. Original here and the re-release here. I think I might prefer the original, though this one's got the light up eyes. And then we can compare unhelmeted heads. So a new one here, obviously, and the original there. And you look at that, that original is way too big for the body size of this one. I think is about right. So I prefer the new release. I prefer original helmeted and new release unhelmeted head. And then we'll do one more comparison. I use Lieutenant Titus from Space Marine 2. And as we would like and expect, they look absolutely fantastic together. Nice releases, nice update. I'm still fond of the original though. Very, very cool indeed. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. If you didn't do so earlier already, check out the Patreon. And I'll see you in another video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.